Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
BoxingVoice.com.
We don't fight for rings and stuff like that. I don't fear anyone. En este deporte no se viene a jugar y no le tengo miedo a nadie. You don't come to play in this sport. I fear no one in this sport.
Triple G later this year.
Como lo dije en la pelea pasada, ahorita mismo me vuelvo a poner los guantes. As I said in the last fight, right now I'll put on the gloves again. ¡Viva México!
Canelo wants to unify all the titles.
When did you realize, Andy, that you could take his power? Because of the Mexican warrior that I am, I got that Mexican blood in me. So, talking about the Mexican style, I just proved it.
BoxingVoice.com.
Ain't no other fight in the game can see the boxing voice.
What up? BoxingVoice.com.
We don't fight for rings and stuff like that. I don't fear.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, and this is a spontaneous episode as Ryan Garcia has taken to his verified Twitter and announced his next fight. Now, we knew something was cooking because not too long ago, on his social media, he announced fighting soon, which obviously the Boxing Voice reposted so that you don't have to go anywhere looking for anything. It's always neatly tucked in one place right here on TBV. So I'll give you a screen share of our Instagram. This was the post by Ryan, and this was 2 days ago. So let me move myself. Excuse me. Pardon. This was 2 days ago, right? So now, today, Ryan posed this. Let me again move myself. Hold on. Ryan posed this today. Okay, Rollies, you asked for it. Let's get it. This one's for Barroso. So it looks like we kind of get what we wanted, right? Like, I definitely wanted Rolly next. Not immediately. I didn't think Ryan, was going to jump into a Rolly Romero fight immediately next. I thought, he'd get a little bit of time in with Derek James before he jumps into the mix. But you know that Earl Spence camp rubbing off on guys, right? No tune-up. # no tune-ups. So I love it. Shout out to Ryan Garcia for, striking while the iron is hot, right? Like, he just did 1.2 million pay-per-view buys with Tank. No need to go dark. No need to not be in the limelight. You have to strike while it's hot, and I think that the Rolly fight is a perfect fight. Now, before anyone says, damn, man, Ryan went into the camp and now he took a fight from Frank Martin. Remember that Martin is at 135 with no plans on moving to 40. He hasn't won a title at 35, and he hasn't gotten a Tank fight at 35. So Martin is not moving up. So Ryan is not taking a fight from anyone. Rolly is at 140. Ryan is now at 140. So salute to Derek James that now has, possibly Deontay Wilder on his hands versus Anthony Joshua. Definitely has to come up with a game plan for Terrence Bud Crawford. Probably has a game plan for Tim Tszyu tucked in the back of his mind somewhere whenever Charlo gets back in the ring. And for Martin, we announced this morning that Frank Martin, will be fighting Artem. I won't even pronounce his last name. You can check my last video for the spelling. But everybody's going to be in training camps. Now Ryan announces his fight. So this is beautiful. And like I said, 2 days ago, he put fighting soon. So not only does he announce Rolly, but it's not gonna be next year. It'll be this year, preferably September. You already did extremely good numbers with Tank. Capitalize on that, you know, Mexican holiday and try and do the best that you can to, you know, continue to show the boxing world that you're a draw. Now, this was a spontaneous show, breaking news show, obviously. Phone lines are open, but I know that not everyone follows the news as closely as we do. So this hasn't reached everyone's timeline, and they're just not available for this. But we'll probably come back another time. I just wanted to definitely get those that are glued in and locked and loaded with notifications locked, getting you this breaking news. But looks like we do have some callers, so I will go out to those. But yeah, we are discussing and delivering the news that Ryan has announced that Rolly is next. Remember, Rolly's a free agent. Leonard Ellerby himself said Rolly has no contract. Also, let me see if I can find it. Ellerby, he didn't say Ryan wasn't an option. I'm not even going to look for the audio, but I think Danny interviewed Ellerby, or one of our team interviewed Ellerby, and he made it clear that Rolly has options just like Ryan, but he never said no to the fight. And again, Rolly on paper is not with Mayweather Promotions. So, yeah, man, it definitely seems like it can happen. Plus, we got to give Ryan the benefit of the doubt. If I do get callers, I don't want you calling in here saying, "Oh, Cap, Cap and Garcia." No, look, we got to give him the benefit of the doubt. Ever since he jumped in the ring with Tank, he gave us what we wanted. So, we can't go back to calling him a Kappa or nothing like that. If he says he's fighting Rolly, he's fighting Rolly until he proves otherwise. Other than that, I believe he's fighting Rolly. But that being said, I'll open it up for those that do want to call in. And yeah, let's do it.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
Remember, even if you don't use iTunes, even if you don't listen to the show via podcast, that's an absolutely free way to show the utmost support. That's like worth $1 million as a 5-star review. So just go ahead and drop a 5-star review on iTunes, even if you don't use iTunes to listen to this show. Keep us number one in that boxing category. Big Boss, Nino, what up?
Yo, Ness, you can hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I think everybody pretty much seen it. Well, not everybody seen it coming, but I thought Ryan versus Rolly was a big possibility after he got that belt. I felt like they was just lining it up for another Tank fight, man. That's what I think gonna happen. I think Ryan, but damn, I don't know if you know, dude. I thought it was a mandatory that Rolly got a face, and then I seen dude said he was like he ain't gonna take no step aside money. You remember dude name?
Yeah,
The
O'Hara
black
Davies.
dude.
O'Hara Davies.
For sure, for sure. So is Rolly, is he gonna have to defend that belt first before he get the Ryan, or how you know how that works?
All I know is that out of all the sanctionings, the WBA is the most capable of doing whatever they want, right or wrong?
Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. That nigga be waiting forever as a mandatory. But I think they would push him aside because they know that's a big fight. And then I think with Tank,
Remember,
I think
Golden Boy
Ryan,
could also, pay him step aside and give him a fight on the undercard, or just give him a fight on the undercard, promise him the winner. Still a lot that can be done. Ryan is the name.
yeah,
O'Hara understands that. You got to have the guns to go to court. But funny thing is, we do have O'Hara scheduled. So, hopefully Danny is on top of that.
yeah, understood. But I was gonna say shit. I definitely think I don't know if Tank gonna go after Devin or Shakur Nets like they've been talking about, like his team been saying. I really think they're gonna do that Pitbull Nets and then try to go back up to 140 to become a two-time champ up there. And I think with Rolly, that was Tank highest pay-per-view before Ryan, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And like shit, man, people be saying it.
And
You
people
feel
were
me?
calling
Like,
him his toughest opponent.
yeah, facts.
Oh, he
I
gave him
ain't
his
think that,
toughest
but
fight. He gave him his toughest fight till he
yeah,
got knocked out. That's what I never said that, but that's what people were
yeah,
saying.
I ain't thinking, but I definitely heard that from hella people. But I was gonna say I ain't gonna take up too much time. But before I get out of here, I was gonna say shit, man. I think motherfucking Rolly. I don't think he gonna hold on to that belt too much longer, man. I think Ryan gonna take that shit off of him, and it's gonna get a part two with him and Tank. Like I said earlier, they just gonna, you feel me, hype it up like he got a new trainer now. He hype, you feel me? He in the lab, he ain't got better, and now he ready. He ain't weight drained and shit like that, man. I see it coming from a mile away. But you feel me? That's all it is, bro. It's just shit. You just gotta accept it. But I definitely want to see Tank against motherfucking Shakur or Devin, man. I don't really care against no part two against Ryan. But I'm out of here, man. I'm gonna keep listening in. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button.
All right, brother. Thanks for calling in. We got Fats. What up?
Yo, Ness, what it is, boy?
What it do?
Coolin', man. Ryan, it's good to see that he back in action. You know what I mean? I never thought that the loss would be bad for him or Tank. Well, I thought the loss probably be worse for Tank, but it's not like his career, neither their careers to be over or nothing like that. But I think, see, it's like Rolly going in there. You're not testing your skills against Rolly. Like I don't mean no harm, but like
I mean, I
him
think
getting
it's
with
more
Derek Brady.
about who done it better. Like you chasing a Tank opponent is to have the Tank comparison to build the Tank rematch. So it's more about who done it better.
Got you. I mean, I feel that.
Cause that's what this what he do. Remember, he fought Fonseca too.
Right. That's what he do. Yeah, but I feel like he need to get away from that. Like you should take the experience you learned from the Tank fight. I mean, cause he talking about I got bored in there. Like what the fuck? Like how you just say you got bored in the ring and just decide to do any motherfucking thing? Like I just feel like he got to work on his fundamentals. I think Derek James was a good coach to help him work on that. Like it might slow a lot of that shit he be doing down with the speed and all that, but I feel like he'd be more precise. He'd be more sound, and I think he'll actually follow a game plan. Like I feel like he need to start taking it more seriously first. Like yeah, Rolly fight a big fight. You'll get a nice bag for that and all that. But you should go in there, get your skill. Test your skills, what you learned so far from your new trainer and then go for the Rolly fight if he still got the fucking belt. But I feel like just jumping back in there against Rolly, man, you ain't proving shit or really testing nothing. Like he not even
I don't
testing your
know.
skills.
I disagree. I think jumping in there with Rolly, he Earl Spence done rubbed off on him. No tune-ups.
uh, yeah, yeah. I mean, the Rolly fight, it ain't a bad fight. Like it's definitely a winnable fight. But I just feel like Rolly ain't testing nobody's skills in there. Like
But he
they
testing your
robbed the
chin
old
though. He
man.
testing your chin though.
If he catch you, but it's just like, yo, they robbed the old man. Like that old man supposed to be in the history books right now behind Bernard Hopkins, man. Like that's just yeah, for real. Like it's just
Yo,
hard
you
for me to
terrible.
unsee that shit. It's just hard for me to unsee that shit. But I'm gonna keep on listening though, Nuts. Appreciate the call, bro.
All right, for sure. Good call. Good call. That shit was funny. Damn, Basuru belong B Hop and shit. Oh man, right there with George. Darius, what up though? Darius. Why?
Yo, let's not forget this is also Ryan's first title shot.
Word. Real title shot.
This
We
is
forget because it's Tank. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, that was catch for you. This is Ryan's first title shot, so that's big. He's still young. You get what I'm saying?
It's a perfect opponent, man. It's
One
a
point,
perfect opponent. He
one
gets to be
point,
the
one
hero.
1.2 million people just got done watching him. Whether
Uh-huh.
they paid to see him or not, they just got done seeing him. So
Yeah.
you know,
Whether they paid to see him win or lose. But The caller that was gonna call in didn't call back. So, like I said, this was a break-in show. Break up. We got somebody on Discord. I was about to be out. Omar from London.
Omar, what up?
Omar.
Fucking bullshit. This morning,
What's that?
some F1 shit.
Omar, you gotta accept the invite on Discord.
Yeah.
We hear you. We hear you.
Hello?
Yep.
Fuck. All right. I'm gonna have to
Hello.
call. I can't hear you, bro. I'm gonna have to call back.
We hear you.
Damn.
Alrighty then. Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. This has been your breaking news show. Ryan has
Good morning,
announced.
Tony. Good morning. Damn.
Ryan has announced that Rolly's next.
Yo, now imagine Devin just called out Regis.
I seen that.
Bro, imagine a unification.
Yeah.
Game 7, they could title it. You know what I
Mm.
mean?
I don't know. You told that to some of the people at Top Rank. They might try to patent pen it.
Damn.
Say it's theirs. But anyway,
I don't
we
mind,
out.
champ. Shout out to Top Rank, man. Shout out to Eddie Hearn. Shout out to Al Heyman. The
Oh wait, I got.
Godfather.
I mean, if you talking, you got to press one, champ. Because if not, I'm out. This was a breaking news. I wasn't expecting callers like that. Not that I'm not taking them, but I'm not trying to stick around if there's no one there. All right, Essex, what up?
Yo, real quick, man. Yeah, this is it, man. I had to explain to somebody. Ryan Garcia is on the mend, man. Like, yeah, I got faith in him. I'm buying into the whole Derek James situation, and I'm buying into him wanting this fight. Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. Let's get back to this action, right?
All right, champ.
Yo, who you got though? He gone?
I got Ryan Garcia.
By knockout or decision?
Knockout.
Mm.
I'm going crazy. Ryan by knockout. You heard it first.
All right, champ. Looks like
that's an interesting fight. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I like it. I like
do
it
as well.
He said, "Rolly, you asked for it, you got it. Let's get it." So let's hope that everything plays out the way that it should, and we do get it. I was giving Ryan more of a pass. I'm like, go fight Tevin Farmer. You feel me? And not because it was a bad look in the fight that he lost, just because, you feel me, you get that rebuild. You get your rebuild in, you know?
Yeah, I
he
just
jumping
say,
straight back in with a puncher. That's interesting.
I just want to say shout out to everybody for supporting the show. Right, as we have reached 170,000 subscribers. I know you were live early. I don't know if we had.
Yeah, I said it. I said it the other day though, like yesterday sometime. Orlando, what up? In Long Island.
Shit, I ain't know.
What's good, Ness? Y'all getting me?
We hear you.
Yes.
We hear you.
Yeah. I think this is a solid fight. I think we got to give Ryan a few fights, man. It takes time to get rid of old habits. He's not just gonna have one training camp with Derek James and be a completely different fighter. So I don't want to see him jump back in with like a top name.
And look at how Rolly looked after a knockout. Look how he looked after the Tank knockout. So this is 2 Tank victims. I think it's good, but you gotta understand. Coming back from a knockout's not easy.
Exactly, I agree with you. I think it's gonna take time for that. I do think him picking Derek was a great choice, but it's gonna take time for Derek to really make an imprint on him. So I think the Rolly fight's a good look. I think he's gonna beat Rolly. People might not like this, but if he beats Rolly and that other dude that Rolly just fought maybe takes a fight and wins, I wouldn't mind seeing that dude got completely robbed. I wouldn't mind seeing watching Ryan fight that dude.
Word.
People probably not gonna like that.
Ryan actually said he's fighting this dude for that dude.
In honor of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That dude got completely robbed. So if he beats Rolly, I wouldn't mind if he gave that dude a shot. As long as that dude, maybe that
I don't
dude
know
takes a
how
fight
his fan base going look at that, because the dude just optically, He looks so bad. He looks so
Yeah, I
old.
understand. Like I said, I just want now that he's with Derek, I think we need to give him a couple fights. I don't think like even after Rolly, maybe give him another fight and then throw him in
I
there with
don't know.
somebody
I think
serious.
the Earl Spence
Like
influence is too much. Look, he ain't taking no tuna. He jumping in. His first fight with Derek, he doing a title shot. You know what I'm saying? His first fight off a knockout, he doing a title shot. Rolly first fight off a knockout, he fought a 50-year-old. It's different, man. I think the Earl Spence rubbing off on him.
I think, like I said, I think we will see some improvements, but I don't think there's gonna be. I think it's gonna take time before we see a drastic difference.
Oh, I
But that's my
agree.
call.
I agree on drastic difference in terms of you know, technical skill or change in the skill department. But I feel like mentality, we seeing that right there, right there. Like, yo, I literally said, give him Tevin Farmer, who's been out the ring 3 years. After that, I said, give him, who did I say, Mickey Bay, or did I go straight into Montana Love?
No, I think it was like Montana then Richardson.
No, I said Broner. It was
Oh,
Broner,
Brona, yeah.
then Montana or Richardson. I said Richardson last too, because he's good as hell to me. Darius trying you again.
There he
Yo,
is.
hello.
We hear you. We hear you.
Yeah, yeah, I was trying to get on last time, but my on the other end was bad. But no, I just want to say for Ryan Garcia, man, I just hope, man, I just hope he, how can I put it? He gets more fights with his new trainer Derek James before before he want to go to get a shot with Tank again or Rolly.
Mm, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's my take on that. I feel like Ryan Garcia gonna be a good fighter with Derrick James. You know what I'm saying? He gonna definitely improve his skills and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he gonna need to fight a little bit more before he get that Rolly fight. I would love to see him fight Rolly though. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know about the dude that really beat. Even though dude, I feel like dude got robbed, but I love to see him. Put hands on Rolly.
Word. Well, appreciate you, champ.
No problem. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good fight, man.
Didn't we just go to Omar from London, or did he fall off?
Nah, he couldn't hear us.
Omar.
Omar
Omar.
from The Wire.
Omar. All right. Well, that is everybody. Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. We will be
Ringwalk
live
Danny
for the Vinaldo Conlon fight in a matter of moments.
and the Lee Wood and
And the Lee Wood and Laura later.
yeah. After
But
that,
right now, we be going live in a matter of moments. Did you check where they at?
yeah, 20 minutes for ring.
Oh, 20 minutes for ring walk. So catch us at the live fight
1
chat.
p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. Let's go.
Peace.